Hello everybody, this is the Southern Hellenist. I am back with another video. So in this video, I'm going to be doing my ritual to Aphrodite, Hermes, Heracles, and Eros. And please pardon me if I slur words or whatever. I am really dead tired right now. I want to let everyone know that this coming Sunday, which is also going to be the 2nd month anniversary of Mother's passing, I have it off, so I will be doing the very rare sacrifice to the Helios. So I'm really excited about that, and I will be putting that ritual notification on my YouTube thing. Okay, so I mentioned yesterday in the video when I was doing the offerings to Athena, I think it was Athena, that this ritual was extremely long, and it is going to be extremely long because you are giving an offering to two Olympians, one hero, and one, I would call Eros a primordial, though I might be wrong. I don't have the ability right now to look that up, but Eros definitely was before Aphrodite, or he might have come around during the same time, I don't know. But I do know that Eros is not an Olympian. Okay. I'm using this book. This is my little notebook that I have. I'm very proud of my little notebook. So unlike the last four, this is at my Aphrodite and Ares shrine. I removed Ares and put Hermes on there, so that way they're on one altar, so one shrine. So, oh man. Okay, let's begin this. Hail you who go to sacred shrine of the Lord Apollo. If our daughter goodly Patho with the soft oil dripping ever from your locks, come down to this house, come having one mind, as Zeus the all-wise, draw near thou, bestow grace upon my song. Unlike the other previous videos, I'm not going to put barley because I'm just not going to do it. Oh, man. Alright. Alright. Okay. I kind of screwed this up a little bit, and everything, so please pardon me. Hestia, gracious goddess, sits at the heart of each home, who lives in the heart of each one who reveres you, each one who holds you dear, each one who turns to you for strength and harmony. Hestia, goddess most needful, goddess most serene, goddess most esteemed. The heart of the city is yours as well, great goddess. Within your realm are those who serve the state, who work for all the good of all. Your blessings fall on the honest, goddess, your wrath on the corrupt, on those who betray their trust for gain. Defender of the householder, guardian of the hearth fire, Hestia, I praise and honor you. Alright. I call to Aphrodite, goddess without peer, daughter of the deep sea, daughter of the broad sky, foamed-born goddess, golden goddess, holder of hearts, inspiration of desire, both carnal and refined, mender of torn bonds, renewer of old loves, your promise a flame we cannot help but touch, your power a torrent we cannot withstand, your will a need we cannot resist. Goddess with sorrow and with fury, with patience and with compassion, with pain and with delight. We follow you, for in your realm the risk is great, and on your path the stones do shift. And in your tower, and in your I probably misspelled that. The not even your flower. No, why did I not do it? Oh, Lord save me. Your flowers, the thorn draws blood, but in your hands we know of love, and the blessings you bestow exceed the agonies by far. Aphrodite, dearest goddess, I honor you. I call to Eros, ancient one, child of love and of strife, kin of the deep earth, companion of laughter, loving Aphrodite. Eros, confounding one, fleet-footed bearer of shafts, so sharp we scarcely feel the prick, and yet no cut do we feel so deeply. Eros, in Thesipia and in Parios were you much honored. In all the lands did men and women speak your name with hope and reverence, burning sweet incense and pouring out wine. All know your might, O Eros. All know the barbs of your blessed darts. All know the pain of such a wound, and all would sooner be your prey than seek to dodge your bolt. Eros, granter of the dearest gifts, clouder of senses, piercer of hearts, loosener of limbs, I call to you. I call to Hermes, son of thundering Zeus and gracious Maia, fair of face and kind of heart, father of Trike, granter of serendipity, in rugged Arcania, land of your birth, were you well known and praised by one and all. In all the ancient world did you receive honors. Throughout the land stood Hermes and mounded stones at crossroads and at boundaries, in all the far-flung provinces, marking the path and holding your gift of fortune. Far journeying Hermes, guide of the traveler, fleet-footed god of merchants, god of gamblers and thieves, and all who live by wit and will and clever words, master of discretion and finesse, Hermes, protector of the home, provider of feasts and frolic, courier of dreams, kind Hermes, I call to you. Now I'm going to stop this for a second and talk about that little section about crossroads. At every crossroad in Greece, there was a little shrine to Hermes. And I really feel like that Hermes and Hecate are connected to each other. That's my own personal opinion. You're free to not agree with it, but that's my own personal opinion. I call to Heracles, defender of men, son of thundering Zeus, husband of bright-hearted Hebe, who destroyed the raging line of Nemea and set the beast to shine among the distant stars, who changed the course of the river Eos. I cannot pronounce that word. Even if I spell it, I can't pronounce it. Who slew the wicked Diomedes, who fed his mares on the flesh of men, who ended the life of the many-headed Hydra in high-walled Thebes, the city of your birth, were you well honored. Throughout the land did men and women pray to you at splendid shrines and at great festivals. A path of valor you chose in mortal life. Heroic one, in godhood too you guard the world of man. Heracles, friend of humanity, I call to you. All right. Now this is the prayer to Hermes, Aphrodite, Hermes, Eros, and Heracles. Golden Aphrodite, fair and fearsome goddess, mighty one whose will it is that the heart leads us where the mind knows not to go. Aphrodite, whose hands it is who guides us to the cliff's edge, whose whose voice it's, oh, I think I made a mistake there. Her voice, oh, okay, I must get that little word, that dares us to jump into the dark, whose gift it is that love reward is worth the risk. Blessed Aphrodite, many have sought to turn from you, but fire is fire and feeling is feeling, and neither can be contained by will alone. Goddess, I thank you for moments free of reason. I thank you for the domination of desire. Aphrodite, yours is the force of life. Yours the call of instinct. Goddess, whose power it is that leads us to joy and desperation. I pray you for your many gifts. I ask your blessing. Getting to that little section there, I do remember hearing a myth that Aphrodite and Artemis did not get along, and there was a woman that actually refused to fall in love, and so she became a huntress, and yeah, Aphrodite didn't like that. She did not like that. And of course, it always ends up like bad. Okay. Beautiful Eros, ever young, ever fair, your eyes so dark, so ancient, pierce the soul as your golden darts pierce the heart. Ouch. Right. Sorry about that, I hit my leg. Light-hearted God, teacher of harsh lessons, giver of precious gifts, through you do we find our hearts, our best selves. Through you do we show our worst faces. If ever we are good and decent, if ever we are greedy and cruel, it will be for the sake, sake of love and desire. In your realm, sharp-shafted Eros, do we show ourselves true before you, O Eros? We are all weak and all strong. Heracles, mighty son of thunder and Zeus, and incomparable Alcmene, father of wise kings and great heroes, clever one, courageous one, Heracles, defender of the children of men. Your shrines and temples stood throughout the land in times of old. Your name was lauded in prayer. Your deeds, I cannot talk. Your deeds, why did I repeat deeds like 4 times? Did not write that way. Proclaimed in story and song, never has your fame been forgotten, O Heracles, as your tales are told and retold, as each generation learns anew of your legend, your glory grows. Your honor increases, kind Heracles, brave one, strong one, constant friend of man, I praise and honor you. Hermes, wise one, clever one, with wit to find your way through any venture. Herald of great Zeus, messenger of the gods, god of connection, god of information, god of the spoken word, persuasive one, deceptive one, sly and artful god of schemes, with craft and guile you work your wiles. Your cunning as sharp as any sword and quicker by far. In any land, in any age, your people prosper. In any land, in any age, you find a place. In any setting, you belong. Hermes, who guides the traveler to safety, who guards the threshold of the home, who joins with us in celebration, who heads the banquet table. Hermes, friend of humanity, I honor you. Okay. Now it's time for the hymns. Okay. Of Cerithia, Aphrodite, born in Crete, I will sing. She gives kindly gifts to men. Smiles are ever on the lovely face, and lovely is the brightness that plays over it. Hail, goddess, giver of well-built Salamis and king and sea grit Cyprus. Grant me a cheerful song, and now I will remember you another song also. I call great Eros, source of sweet delight, holy and pure, and lovely to the sight, darting and winged in piteous, fierce desire, with gods and mortals playing wandering fire, cautious and twofold, keeper of the keys of heaven and earth, the air and the spreading sea, of all that Demeter's fertile realm contains, by which the all-parent goddess life sustains, on dismal Tartarus is doomed to keep, widely extended and sounding deep. For you all nature various realms obey, who rules alone with with universal sway. Come, blessed power, regard these mystical fire and far avert unlawful mad desires. You know, I could never understand what that actually meant. It might mean want to have sex with a child. I don't know. If somebody that has studied this hymn knows what the heck it means, I would really appreciate it. Alright. I sing of Hermes, slayer of Argus, lord of Hellenic and Arcadia, rich in flocks, luck bringing messenger of the deathless gods. He was born of Maia, the daughter of Atlas, when she mated with Zeus, a shy goddess she. Ever she avoided the throng of the blessed gods and lived in the shadowy cave, and there the son of Kronos used to be with the rich threshing nymph at dead of night, while white-armed Hera lay bound in sweet sleep. And neither deathless god nor mortal man knew it. So hail to you, son of Zeus and Maia. With you I have begun, now I will turn to another song. Hail Hermes, giver of grace, guide and giver of good things. I will sing of Heracles, the son of Zeus, and much the mightiest of men on earth. Alcmene bore him in Thebes, a city of lovely dances, when the dark cloud son of Kronos had lain with her. Once he used to wander over unmeasurable tracts of land and sea at the bidding of King Eurystheus, and himself did many deeds of violence and endured much. But now he lives atop happily on this glorious home of snowy Olympus, and has neat ankle Hebe for his wife. Hail, Lord, son of Zeus, give me success and prosperity. Okay, now that I've done that long thing, I'm going to go ahead and pour out libations, offer food, and offer incense. Okay. This incense stick is going to be for all of them. To Aphrodite, Hermes, Heracles, and Eros, I offer this incense to you. Great. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Finally, this is a problem with some incense out there. They don't have like a universal size that these sticks have to be. Although at the end you stick them to the incense burner. I really had to jam that incense in there so it'll actually work, which is so freaking annoying. Okay. The problems when you burn a bunch of incense in a given time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pour out my libation. I'm not doing this in front of the camera because I want to make sure that I don't spill it. So, Hestia, Aphrodite, Hermes, Heracles, Eros. I offer this wine as an offering to the gods. Okay. I give this offering of food to Hermes, Heracles, Aphrodite, and Eros. Alright, now I'll spend some time Alright, so we're going to end it. Hence, O gods, a home and hearth to offer last of all as pious mortals should. Tend to those whom I love and guard the houses of pious as God's will, so it shall be. It is done. Alright, so that is my ritual for tonight. Tomorrow there won't be one. There's a break between those four and Artemis. However, the next Hellenic ritual is actually going to be one dedicated to Apollo. So I won't be doing the one for Artemis. I will use the same ritual on Thursday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday is Poseidon and Theseus. I am going to be working on my Poseidon and Theseus ritual. Most likely I'll do a little bit tonight, and then when I get home from work tomorrow, finish it off. So I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. Until next time, be blessed.